It might, you know, it might just sort of see what happens. Perhaps for a reason. Joong Gun, number 2. Joong Gun. Right guys, I'm going to take you through Joong Gun now. Obviously you can see we're not in the same hall, but I'm still going to do exactly the same, take you through the pattern, and I will change the position now of the camera so you can see both sides of the pattern. So I'm going to explain what we're doing. So you're going to start in closed ready stance B now, so your hands again making a C over your fist in line with your belly button. So the first movement now, Joong Gun. We're going to bend, we're going to step out into a reverse knife hand block now in an L stance. So here now, this is a middle section, reverse knife hand block. We're going to do a low front snap kick, stepping forward now into an upward palm block in a rear foot stance. So with a middle upward palm block. Now I'm going to turn over my shoulder, reverse knife hand block behind me, low front snap kick, upward palm block, middle. Now I'm going to step back towards the front into a knife hand guarding block in an L stance. Now I'm going to circle my front foot into an upper elbow strike in a walking stance. Now I'm going to step forward into a knife hand guarding block in an L stance. Circle my foot into an upper elbow strike in a walking stance. Now I'm going to step forward in a big walking stance motion into a twin vertical punch. Now I'm going to step forward into a twin upset punch in my walking stance still, and I shout on this movement. From there now I'm going to Taekwon-Do, so I'm going to turn on the spot into an X-fist rising block. So I'm going to turn X-fist rising block. I've got my left leg in front, so my left hand is in front. Now I'm going to step to my left in a high back fist strike in an L stance. Now this next movement is done in fast motion, so I'm going to release strong grab, so I'm going to turn my fist outwards, stepping across with my front foot. Now I'm going to turn my back foot into my walking stance and go into a high punch. From there now I'm going to bring my feet together, step out now, do a high back fist strike. Now I'm going to release, turning the fist, stepping across slightly, driving my hip now into my high walking stance punch. Now I'm going to bring my right leg in. I'm going to step out back onto the centre line now into a double forearm block, so a high double forearm block in a walking stance. Now I'm going to bring my front foot in, go into a side punch now in an L stance. From there I'm going to come off my rear leg, going into a side piercing kick. I'm going to recover, landing in a double forearm block. From there now I'm going to go into another side punch in an L stance. Now I'm going to go from my side punch into a side piercing kick. A middle side piercing kick, landing in a forearm guarding block in an L stance. Now, I'm going to go into my pressing block, so I'm going to press down, turn my hands over, and extend out now in a soft motion with a soft breath into a low walking stance. Now I'm going to step forward, forearm guarding block, press in, turn my hands over, press back out into a low walking stance. Now my back leg is going to come in now into my angle punch. Now I'm going to step out into my U-shaped block. I'm going to bring my feet together, step out to the other side in a fixed stance, U-shaped block, and shout Joong Gun. Right guys, in Joong Gun there's quite a few new movements and stances. So if you check the stance video for more advanced stances, I'll explain through that. Now the key movements now that we're going to come across is first move is an upward palm block. Now anything that comes up or down is always in line with your solar plex. So from there now, there's a middle upward palm block, it's in line with my solar plex. Also now when I'm doing my pattern, we are encountering a side punch in an out stance, where in the past we've done them in a fixed stance. This is because we're going into a kick. In this pattern now, we're doing a side piercing kick, and this time in the side piercing kick, it does not come from a bending ready stance, we're just going straight into the kick. So we're still punching the hand out, but we're just not bending ready stance before the kick. Now also the next movement that a lot of people find quite tricky is the pressing blocks. So the way we're going to do the pressing blocks is you're going to press your hands in. So if you're in your forearm guarding block, you're going to open your hands. You're going to push your hands in, so change places. Then you turn your hands over and you're going to glide your front foot slightly out into a low walking stance. So a low walking stance is a normal walking stance, but a foot length longer. Now also when you're doing a U-shaped block, when you're in your last movement now, my fingers aren't facing forward, they're turned to the side. So the webbing of my hand here, so the arc hand, is striking into the target like so. So Joong Gun is quite a challenging pattern. It's an enjoyable pattern because there's lots of new moves. So if there's anything you're not sure on, make sure now that you message us and we will get back to you.